Hey, what's going on, guys? Your man MK29. I got a little PSA on my hands right now, guys. I just need to get this off my chest. Some things I've been experiencing lately, especially with mods and such. So it's been a while. Been busy working. My work schedule was just just it was just it was all over the place, and I just been working constantly. I had a whole lot of side projects that I needed to get done when when I'm not at work. So I had a whole lot more running around to do, even on my off days. You know what I'm saying? So I got a whole lot of things I'm getting done in the background, trying to get myself in a better situation where I can increase my earning potential. So that's exactly what's going on right now. But yeah, I just wanted to address some things with the mods, man. It's been crazy. Aerosmith, oh Lord, it's like he's releasing like his work that I always wanted to get from him, but at the same time he's also working on a software that people most likely have to go through in order to use his mods, due to people sharing his mods like crazy, which is gonna happen because people just can't contain themselves. They got to do it, so it just gotta happen. But recently what happened is I left a message with Aerosmith maybe 6 days ago. I was like, hold on. And he wasn't responding. I said, okay, this is not like him to not respond. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm in trouble here, because if he's not responding, that's not good. But due to the Jill Umbrella technical assault suit being leaked by some guy, I wish this guy didn't do what he did, but I had a feeling someone was going to eventually do it. Due to that mod being leaked, Aerosmith was like, you know what, forget this. I'm just not going to do business with people in the U.S. anymore. Like I don't know if he made a statement. It's almost like he was like, you know what, I ain't selling to nobody over there no more. So we don't have that many modders. Let's say in the Resident Evil modding community, it's only a few. And we don't have that many Chinese modders, I should say, that actually do business with us over here, We only got Harrison C. and Aerosmith that recently, like I say, Aerosmith recently came back into the pictures. But we only had like Harrison C., which is the only Chinese modder I can think of that was doing business with people still in the U.S. over on his Patreon. So I was like, Lord, this is not good. Because if we only got Harrison C., and we got a few others, like I said, we got Alpha Zumega, we got Marcos RC, we got Makazi Denise Gaming, the girl who makes the mods too. We have Zero. We have a couple people, that does their mods. Everybody got a different thing they do, different something they bring to the table. But then we got Slump Ats. Yeah, let me not leave him out. We got Slump Ats as well too. But Slump Ats mods to me lately been like, it's like, I'm saying, like a hit or miss. But majority of the times, like, he's missing. And people was going in on Aerosmith. Some people was even, because he had the forum, like he had a little post and everything, and he was like, the guy was going off on him. Him and the guy got into an argument over on his forum. It's over on Reddit. It's like a forum on Reddit. People share mods and all that other stuff. But the guy was like, yeah, man, you should be sharing mods. You should be paying mods. All the mods should be free for the community. I'm like, dude, relax. If I'm telling you straight up, and this is my experience. This is my personal. I've been doing this for years. Paid mods ain't nothing new to me. This stuff been around. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. Some people come along and act like it's a new thing. It's not new at all. This been going on seriously, dude. Trust me, it's ridiculous. That's why I got to back up my drive now. The current drive, I got all my other GTA 5 mods on. Oh, I can't play around with that. That one really got some serious money behind it. I can't, I thought about it today. I said, oh Lord, no. Got to grade to back that one up. Thank God I'm about to do that. But I've been doing with this for years, man. Years. I've probably been doing this for probably like the past 3 to 4 years that I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing with paid mods. You know what I'm saying? We got Julio. We got other people. We got Corn. I've been dealing with Towns. I've been dealing with who else? Terry. I've been dealing with a lot of people. Like, you see these little custom pad models that I be using in my videos. All that stuff is paid for. Even the rims that I be riding on in the cars, dude. Like, seriously. Even the car models are paid for, dude. And I'm not making this up. Like, this stuff costs me money. Some of it costs me real. I mean, seriously. Literally, I was paying $15 for a car mod. Easily. Sometimes up to 20. The most I ever spent on a car mod was $20. 20. So that's just to give you a picture of how most of this stuff was going for me. Now the only reason why I started going back into paid mods because it was like new stuff. It was content that people didn't got around to putting in the game yet. So I had to reach out to people that was actually making mods on the side. Again, that's their side hustle, they side gig, whatever you may want to call it. I don't knock these guys for doing what they're doing. It is what it is. These companies already, they're selling the games. They're doing cash grabs nowadays. If a modder come along and say, hey, maybe I can make this thing better. But at the same time, hey, I may have to charge a little something for my mods. Maybe it ain't too expensive. Maybe most of the time it's not really expensive. But they just trying to, just try to make something better. But at the same time, they put a lot of time and, a lot of stuff is behind the scenes. A lot of people just don't get to see this stuff. But this is what I've been going through, man. Like, I've been dealing with this for years. Like ganja, like I say, the rims I've been, like, even on the cars in GTA 5, those rims are paid for. And them things cost money. I just shot ganja, the guy that I get my rims from, shot him $45, bro, for 3 packs of rims. Like them rims, these are like, he does these 3D rims, but it costs money. But one thing Ganja did said to me, and I had to think for it for a second. He was like, you know what? If you don't got the money for modding, then just leave modding alone. It just ain't your thing, man. Leave it alone. And when I thought about it, I said, you know what? He has a point. He is right. Because he said it could be quite expensive because the way that these modders had to go about certain things, they have to go out and acquire the model, a 3D model. And those models may cost. It's ranged. I talked to people that was in like other communities. Like, yeah, man, I can get you the car mod, but it might cost you about $75 to $150. Some of the stuff is kind of expensive. I was like, damn, really? Like, yeah. Then I got to get the car, car mod, the car 3D car model, chop it up, do what I do, and then put my little twist on it. This is how most of this stuff plays out behind the scenes. A lot of people don't get to notice this. But this is where I've been, you know what I'm saying? This is like this stuff. I've been doing this for like the longest. I'm not even used like paid mods. I've been dealing with it for so long that it's nothing new to me. But this guy who shared Aerosmith mod, he's like, you know what? I can't pay no $5 to $10. I can't do that. That ain't me. I get it. It's not for everybody. But like I said, if it's not for you, again, just leave it alone. Just don't do that. Don't knock the guy if that's what he's doing. If that's what he's deciding to do, let him do him, man. Don't be like knocking the guy because he charging for his work, you know what I'm saying, and his time. That's all it really is. Most of these people getting into these Patreons and all this other stuff, there's a reason for it, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna say like same thing with Julio. When Julio started doing GTA, I'm just giving you guys a good example here. When Julio got into GTA 5 mods, this before he was doing GTA 4 for anybody that remembers. He used to do the superhero mods for GTA 4. Those mods were free for years before he actually got into the Patreon thing. Once Julio got into the Patreon thing, people were going off on Julio like it was left to right. They was going off at the man, probably cussing the man out and everything, man. Oh, you have no right to be charging for mods, putting behind a paywall. They was going off on the guy. The guy was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, wait. I don't give you guys free mods for a certain amount of years, even in GTA 4. He gave us a little bit even in GTA 5. This is before he went over to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So when he did that, a lot of people just backfire on him. I don't know why, but a lot of people do that kind of stuff. Man, I ain't finna give you no $5 for no mod. You must be out your goddamn mind, man. What you thinking? What you on? You know what I'm saying? But like, no, let the man do him. Like he said, if he didn't do it that way, Julio said he would have never been able to make mods for as long as he did. He said he was trying to do it through a website. For anybody to remember, he's trying to generate some sort of traffic through a website he had. He said, I remember the article. He had an article with somebody actually interviewed him. He was like, you know what? I was trying to do it through a website to see if it was going to work, but he didn't get that kind of a traffic through a website. So he went over on Patreon and he set the whole thing up. Eventually, some people were sharing his mods at first too. This is before he did the whole logging in thing over on Patreon, because you got to log in before you can actually use his mods. But which is cool, like I said, to me, like the way Julio set it up was you got to go through that login in order to use his mod, but you only have to go through it once. And you could have done it at a time, maybe it was for like $2 or even $5. I'm like, this is how cheap this stuff is. Now, you want to do VIP stuff, that's $10, probably extra. It all depends on how you want to go about it. But only for $2, you log in for the first time, you got access to the mods for like forever, really. But he made sure that, hey, he wasn't going to lose out. So that was a smart thing on his behalf, because he's like, you know what? If anybody going to come through me, they got to come through me for at least once. You got to do it at least once to do this. But once you did it for once, you was good to go. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't required to pay this man any more money than expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people just taking this all out of range, man. And Aerosmith, like I said, I love Aerosmith work. The guy makes unique mods, only him and Harrison C. These two are the guys here. These two right here, man, they like top. I mean, they don't play around when it comes to just how they just do their mods and stuff. Like I said, I respect everybody else, and I'm not trying to bash any other modders that's currently doing mods now. You know, that's over here and not in China. But like I said, these two of the guys, they was killing it. I'm like, man, you guys really don't. I even told Harrison C. I say, man, you and Aerosmith, you guys is like the top two big. Like you guys are the top two right now. That's been killing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, I say, man, like I said, if Aerosmith go, then Harrison C go, I really don't got no mods to showcase. I only reached out to Aerosmith because I wanted to showcase his mods. That's the main purpose why I reached out to him. And I say, you know, on top of that, hey, I'll bless your pockets, man. It don't matter to me, man. I'm over here. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm getting to the salary, man. This is what I do. I've been doing it for too long. You know what I'm saying? I do it. Same thing I tell you guys, when I do a mod video, trust me, it's a paid video. It's a video where I probably went out and I acquired a mod. Let's say, like say for Julio, VIP, that's $10. When I was doing the superhero mod videos, those videos was costing me. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if they got a little something back in return, hey, it is what it is. And if they didn't get nothing back in return, again, it is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? At least I was trying to get a little something back from actually doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? But it cost me, man, to make certain that some of these videos, it was causing me money to make them. And in the essence, as weird as that sounds, but it's the truth. You can't expect to get into modding and say, well, I'm not going to be able to buy a card mod or whatever. Y'all shouldn't be charging for mods. I should be free to look at me today. And that's what this guy kept saying over it. I'm like, dude, calm your ass down, man, because you're going to make it worse for everybody when you coming along like that, man. Oh, he shouldn't be charging for mods. Capcom should go after this. He should be shut down. Oh, they should hit him with a DMC. What they call DMCA strike. They need to get to him because he's charging for assets he don't own. He has 3D clothing that he purchased off of other websites, and he does. I'm like, it's like craziness, man. And Aerosmith was heated. He was like, dude, you shared my mod. He say, now I'm finna have it where you say, pretty much Aerosmith was like, I'm telling you straight up, I'm not gonna be able to share. You're not gonna get my mod at all. You ought to do who actually, but I knew I was trying to. This is why I'm trying to mention Aerosmith. I say, you know what? If you're going to sell to people in the U.S., try to keep the group small. Like maybe a few people you can actually trust. I want to say maybe 4 to 5 people. Don't try to go no higher than that. Because if you're doing business with maybe 20 to 30 people in the U.S., yeah, there's a high probability somebody's going to leak your mod. I already seen, I say, somebody going to leak it. Because they did it with the Jail Classic outfit as well, too. This before, because he did a first warning. He was like, you know what? If you guys do this again, I ain't selling no more mods. And I say it ain't gonna be too long before somebody leak Jill Umbrella Technical assault suit. Somebody's gonna release it soon. I say somebody gonna leak it. Somebody gonna leak it. Sure enough, yeah, somebody was gonna leak it. And when they leaked it, I was like, oh Lord, here we go. It's just been crazy, guys. I'm sitting up here, my mind's blank, and I don't know what to record next. I'm up like, I was waiting. I'm like, I pray to God, hope Cyberpunk 2077 was coming releasing soon. I pray that Marvel Avengers or something was going to release soon, man. But I'm sitting up here with a blank. My mind is blank. I don't know what the hell to record. I got a couple still mods with Ada and Re3 Remake. And that's all I can say. I can't do too much with slump ass mods because his mods, like I said, it's been miffed. They been like, eh. And it like, he come with these mods like a bikini mod. You guys will see it. Jill Bundy. I'm going to be uploading this soon. You guys will see the video. It's just a bikini mod if you really look at it. It's a bikini mod with Jill with a rope around her. That's pretty much what it is. And I'm like, dude, it's so basic. And it's a crazy thing. I'll give you guys another example. Another thing. When my hard drive fell, guess what I had to do? Require most of these mods that I lost. So I had to pay Slump Bats again another $20 to download the mods that I actually lost. You know what I'm saying? This, like I said, I had to pay this all over again. Like I said, it's just ridiculous. I'm like, dude, I gotta go through this all over. I gotta get my mods back. And that's another $20 I gotta pay. You know? But I've been doing it for too long, man. too long, man. I've been dealing with the paid mod stuff for the longest. It's not what some people seen. It's only for the people that, if you can afford it or even support it, that's up to you. But if you're a person that can't do that kind of stuff, hey, I understand. It's not like you're being forced to like go out and like, oh yeah, I got to deal with paid mods. You don't really have to deal with paid mods. You know what I'm saying? I deal with paid mods because I do YouTube videos. I have to deal with this kind of stuff. Most of that stuff comes from paid mods. You know what I'm saying? Most of the communities let's be real, we're not getting newer mods like that in some of these communities. They're just not. Whether it's Fallout 4, Skyrim, well, Fallout 4 is still getting new good stuff in Skyrim. But in certain communities, man, we not getting that many, decent quality mods. Something like free, super like quality mods like that. It's slowing down. Re3 Remake right now is starting to slow down. And the Capcom just announced that there's no DLC for Re3 Remake. I'm so disappointed in the game itself. It ain't even funny. I remember seeing the developers. Let me go ahead and end this video because it's quite long, but I needed to get this off my chest. I remember seeing a video when the developers talking about Re3 Remake. This before it came out. It was like, you know what? Nemesis is going to be tracking Jill through the city. And I'm like, when I played the game, I'm like, what city? Like, you talking about 1 or 2 blocks? Because that's as far as Nemesis goes. The rest of this, he scripted. He scripted as all hell. Capcom dropped the ball on everybody. And they should have left Re3 Remake alone. In my opinion, they should have just left the game alone. If you guys wanted to do the multiplayer resistant thing, y'all guys should just focus on that. And even though that was y'all main focus, and Re3 Remake really was a side project. But y'all should have just left it alone until you guys really worked everything out. You cut so much things off in that game that it's infuriating, man. When you look at it, you be like, they cut way too much stuff out of that game. It doesn't actually feel like Resident Evil, and most of the time I feel like it's a freaking action movie, but it's an interactive action movie. Then it's gonna become a jail simulator, a jail sexy walking simulator, I should say. But that's pretty much it's pretty much what it is. But like I said, I just wanted to get that off my chest, guys. I know it's a long video. This is the PSA for everybody out there with the Aerosmith situation that I've been experiencing. And like I say, I don't have pretty much too many mods to showcase. I got a couple from Harrison C, that kind of stuff. But Aerosmith was my go-to guy like that. I'm like, dude, I'm here to support you, man. Like, I'm here to showcase your mods, whatever. But it's just difficult because I got to go through now his partner that's doing his software. And he actually messaged me this morning. I woke up. I was surprised to see a message from him. I said, damn, Aerosmith contacted me finally. Wow. After 6 days, he was like, yeah, you got to go through my partner, man. Ain't nothing I can do. You got to talk to him about the software situation. Now, hopefully I go through the software situation successfully and I'm able to acquire the mods for RE2, the ones he never released. Like the Jill Umbrella technical suit, to be honest with you, that was based off of a mod that was really for RE2 Remake. Aerosmith just never released it. He actually converted it over for Jill. That's how you got the Jill Umbrella. That mod already been done. That mod was done probably, I want to say maybe a year ago. That's how long he been sitting. He has a lot of unreleased mods for RE2 Remake that he never put out. People kept questioning, dude, how do you acquire this mod? How do you get it? And I was like, people should know. Most people are like, man, you can't get those kind of mods because he never released them. They was never released. But he's getting ready to release them now. I'm like, dude, these are the mods I really want. But I have to go through the software thing. And like I said, I got the money for it. It's just like I told him, I got the money for it. It ain't nothing on that, man. But I'm not going to say, I'm just trying to get things done. Like I said, I'm trying to bring the new stuff to this while I can. Like I said, RE3 is going to be dying down soon due to no DLC. And you can only go so long with this game. Once Cyberpunk 2077 comes out and all the other new games, this game is going to be like history, man. People ain't going to be focused on this. And if we have a huge modding community around Cyberpunk 2077, I know I'm jumping in on that. I can't wait till that game be released. So I'm even going to upgrade because of Cyberpunk 2077. But yeah, man, it's just been crazy, guys. I just wanted to get this out. I know it's a long video, 20 minutes of me just talking. But it's just me talking on this community, man. RE3 Remake and the community as a whole, man. It's just crazy, man. People be like, oh, the mod should be free for the whole community. Like, that guy he was over there losing it. It should be free. He shouldn't be paying for charging for mods. He shouldn't be doing them. Like, the guy say, man, you ain't got no $5 or $10 for a mod. Your ass must be broke. You must be broke. Like I say, leave it alone. It ain't for you. It is not for you, bro. Seriously. I ain't making this stuff up, man. Ask Corn or any of those guys in GTA 5. They'll tell you, they're like, this guy's no cheat. Hey, this guy is the real deal. Trust me, support me. Towns, I got it so good with Towns that Towns actually on his Discord, he put me in an all-star name. I was like, what the hell? I was like, really, bro? He put me in an all-star lineup. That's how many mods I bought from this guy. All of his car mods I've been mostly bought. Corn, the same situation. I bought most of Corn cars too. $15, $17. You know what I'm saying? Them Rolls Royce, all that is paid for. I pay for all of that stuff. The rims that you guys see me riding on in those certain car mods, that stuff all paid for. I'm telling you, the guys came along and actually like told us, man, they be like, man, he be shocked. He be like, what? Damn, like this guy ain't no joke, man. I don't play around, man. I don't. Behind the scenes, I don't play around, guys. I try to bring the best in all my videos, but it's all paid stuff, to be honest with you guys, because that's currently where we at right now. The activity in most of the communities are not there, so what can you do? You gotta go into it eventually. Like I said, it's not gonna be for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for you. Keep it moving. Don't knock the guy that's his side gig. You know, due to the economic situation in the world right now, don't knock these people's side gigs, man. They just doing them. Don't be like, oh, yeah, they should be paid mods. It should be free for the community. Free. Like you doing something. Oh, man, I'm just sharing mods over here, man. Should be free. Free. I'm out, guys. Take care. I'm out. MK29. You guys be easy. Check out my other videos. Sorry for the long rat, but I had to get this out my system. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for the newer games in the near future. I gotta upgrade, of course, again. Get a newer graphics card. Probably get a whole new setup. Man, I'm feeling good, man. Getting to the salary, man. This is what it is. It's about to be a whole new change, man. Whole new change. Grind mode. Let's get it.